Subscribe to the MotorBeam channel, click on the bell icon and hit that like button.
Hi guys and welcome to MotorBeam. The Maruti Vitara Brezza is the highest selling compact SUV in India despite being launched recently only in 2016 compared to the older Ford EcoSport which was launched here way back in 2013. Recently, Tata Motors impressed us with the Nexon, but competition in this segment is all set to get even more hotter thanks to Ford, who is dropping a bomb with the new EcoSport which gets a proper midlife facelift with a lot of major changes. We give you 5 reasons to like and 3 reasons to dislike the new Ford EcoSport. The front fascia of the new Ford EcoSport gets a lot of changes, including bigger headlamps with LED DRLs and projectors, new fog lamps, a redesigned grille and new bumper. Moving to the side profile, there are hardly any changes except the 17-inch low-profile tires, which certainly look good. At the rear, there are no major changes apart from a tweaked bumper. Thankfully, Ford has retained the spare wheel on the tailgate. Thanks to all these changes, the EcoSport looks bolder now. The interiors of the Ford EcoSport are certainly a very good place to be in. The dashboard gets an all-new design which looks good. The center console is also redesigned and you get a floating 8-inch infotainment touchscreen system. The screen is simple to use, is very smooth and it also produces good sound quality from the speakers. Along with that, the EcoSport gets an all-new steering with inbuilt controls and a new instrument cluster. Apart from that, the front seats of the EcoSport are also all new. They are very comfortable, offer softer cushioning and come with brilliant support. The new EcoSport also comes with a lot more features such as an automatic day-night rear view mirror, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, 2 USB ports at the front, traction control, cruise control, a start-stop button and automatic climate control. The older Ford EcoSport used to come with 3 engines, 1 litre EcoBoost petrol, 1.5 litre Sigma petrol and a 1.5 litre diesel. This time around, it comes with a new 1.5 litre 3-cylinder Dragon petrol engine and the same 1.5 litre diesel engine. So right now I'm driving the petrol car, let's see how it feels. The Dragon petrol engine is very refined, vibrations are very less and NVH levels seem to be very good. Since this is a 3-cylinder engine, I was expecting the vibrations to be a bit high, but I really have no complaints on this front. The engine is feeling very responsive to throttle inputs and even at low RPMs it is feeling very peppy. Power is dished out in a very linear fashion all the way to 6500 RPM. However, the engine does become a bit noisy after 4000 RPM. The Dragon engine is punchy enough and it won't really disappoint you when it comes to performance. Mated to this engine is a 5-speed manual transmission and a 6-speed automatic gearbox. I'm driving the automatic variant right now. While the older EcoSport used to come with a 6-speed DCT gearbox, the new one that I'm driving here comes with a regular torque converter unit. But I really have no complaints on this front because the gearbox works well and shifts cogs smoothly. The older gearbox used to have a manual mode with buttons on the gear lever, but this time around we get paddle shifters. Along with that, we also get a sport mode on the gearbox which makes the engine feel a bit more livelier. However, don't have high expectations on the fuel efficiency front. While the ARA claimed figure is 17 km per litre, you can expect around 9 to 11 km per litre in regular driving conditions. So I'm driving the diesel car right now and no changes have been made to this engine, which is the same 1.5 litre TDCI 4-cylinder unit. The engine feels very responsive right from the low RPMs and the mid-range is also very progressive and powerful. The EcoSport touches high speeds very easily and it doesn't break into a sweat. The diesel engine is also very efficient and you can expect around 16 to 18 kilometers per litre from this engine. NVH levels in the cabin are pretty good, but the diesel clatter still filters inside the cabin sometimes. The diesel engine gets the same 5-speed manual transmission. The clutch is very light, but the gear throws are too notchy and even the lever feels heavy to use. All in all, both the engines on the EcoSport are very good. The Ford EcoSport has always had a very fun to drive nature. The steering is light at city speeds but weighs up nicely on the highways as you increase the speed. Body control on the EcoSport is also very good, making it fun to drive around the twisties, especially when you push it hard. It is a very fun handler and the stiff ride also complements this. Braking performance on the Ford EcoSport is also very sharp with the pedal having good bite. A lot of people have a perception that Ford cars are expensive to maintain. However, the company is trying really hard to decrease their service costs. In fact, Ford is aiming to be cheaper than Maruti in maintenance by up to 6 to 12%. Also, for a period of 1 lakh kilometers, the petrol variant of the EcoSport costs Rs 39,000 to maintain, while the diesel EcoSport costs only 46,000 to maintain, which means 46 paisa per kilometer. The Indian version of the Ford EcoSport misses out on the ST line variant, which you get in Europe. Basically, this variant gets a 1.5 litre EcoBlue diesel engine with all-wheel drive, which unfortunately we don't get it in India. The biggest grouse we had with the older EcoSport was the lack of space at the rear. Unfortunately, even in the newer car, the cabin feels very cramped at the rear. Sure, the seats have a lot of comfort and support, but knee room is very less. Headroom is very good, but shoulder space is also limited when 2 people sit at the rear. You just cannot make 3 people sit in the rear seat in comfort. Ford has most certainly made a lot of changes to the EcoSport. It looks stylish, is loaded with a lot more features, it drives really well, and it won't burn a hole in your pocket when it comes to running costs and maintenance. The only major downside of the new EcoSport is the lack of space at the rear. Otherwise, it is one of the strongest contenders in the compact SUV segment and we highly recommend it over the Maruti Vitara Brezza and Tata Nexon, provided you can live with the cramped rear. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you liked the video. What do you think about the EcoSport in comparison to the Vitara Brezza and the Nexon? Do let us know in the comments below and hit that like button.